All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now, after missing out on the playoffs in 2020, you'd be hard pressed to see the New England Patriots watching the postseason from home for a second consecutive year. Following today's dominating win over the Tennessee Titans, the Patriots are now 8-4. And should the Baltimore Ravens falter tonight in their contest with the Cleveland Browns, the Ravens are currently leading in the second half. It would be a situation where the Patriots would have the top seed in the AFC. So you look at it right now, the Patriots today. They had a tightly contested ball game with the Titans in the first half. They only had a 16-13 lead at the half, but then New England would really ratchet it up in the second half in all phases of the game as they shut out the Titans for the 36-13 win. This Patriots defense forced 4 turnovers today. Mac Jones, their rookie quarterback, was solid. 23 of 32 passing for 310 with a pair of touchdowns. And you look at the Patriots team as a whole, they've now won their last 6, while they've only allowed a combined 26 points in their last 4 games. Bill Belichick, the Patriots head coach, is at it again as he has a solid blend of young studs and veteran players that are getting it done. And you look at this Patriots team, they're just doing it in so many phases. The kicking game, defensively, they forced the interception of Titans quarterback Ryan Tannehill today. They forced a few fumbles, and that was big because the Patriots did allow 270 yards defensively on the ground to the Titans, but nonetheless, it's always been about that bend but don't break mentality with a Bill Belichick defense, and that even goes back to his time at when he was a defensive coordinator for the New York Giants, and that was years ago. But nonetheless, you know what? These Patriots, they are the ultimate chameleon of the NFL. They alter their game plan based on their opponent. Bill Belichick said, "You know what? I'm going to dare." The Titans to do it on the ground. I'm not going to make Ryan Tannehill do it today. And you know what? They were successful. You look at what New England does on offense, and I say it all the time. This is basically the same system that Mac Jones operated in Alabama. A lot of familiarity there. He knows how to get the football out of his hands to the playmakers, and most importantly, he doesn't make mistakes. This is a big reason why the Patriots are winning. They figured it out in each phase of the game, and this is why they're rolling right now. The Patriots have the half game lead over the Buffalo Bills in the AFC East. I know that these two teams are set to face each other 2 times during the month of December. Big one this Monday night in Buffalo. And then on the 26th, the Bills will come to Foxborough. But nonetheless, I don't see a situation, barring any unforeseen injuries, where the Patriots don't win the AFC East at this time. I like what they're doing more than I like what I've seen out of the Bills. You look at the Patriots' remaining schedule: 2 with the Bills, 1 at Indy, and then they finish up at home versus Jacksonville, and then they're on the road at Miami. So I'm looking at this team. Last year was the hiccup that the Patriots needed. They took the step back. They've retooled, revamped this roster, and they are once again looking solid. You've seen what they've done. It's not just against the also rans, they're also doing it against quality competitive football teams. And I think this Patriots team will be dangerous come January. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast. I want to take the time out to thank all of you for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Also, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it'll be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out, drop a line, and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. Want to take the time out to thank this person for dropping a comment in as well. The Monday says the Monday Night Football game is supposed to be raining and turning into snow with a little wind. And also the game is going to be interesting since the Bills don't have Tre'Davious White anymore. That is correct. It's a situation where, you know what, as always, the season is a war of attrition, and the Tre'Davious White injury is going to be big for the Buffalo Bills. I also don't believe in Josh Allen over Mac Jones right now. I love the way that Josh Allen is playing. Pardon me, Mac Jones is playing, and I've always said about Josh Allen, he's at his best when the Bills are running the football, but too often the Bills are asking Josh Allen to throw the ball more than they're running it. So you know what? From our comment from Persnickety, it's spot on. The Patriots are the team to beat in the AFC East, and the Bills are definitely going to have some problems. But folks, that is going to wrap it up. As always, my name is William Martin. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.